Hi everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Today I'm going to be talking about how much money I made in my first year as a CRNA. So I graduated last May in 2020. I started working the last week of July. So basically I worked from August to December, and I'm going to talk about how much money I made in that time on my tax return. So here I have totaled up my total income gross, my taxes, and my net income. I can't actually show you my tax return because my social and my employee ID number and everything is literally all over it. But I promise I'm being honest and I'm going to explain everything to you. And before anybody accuses me of clickbait, yes, it was not a full year, but 2020 was my first year as a CRNA. So even though I only worked for 6 months, I do consider it my first year. So my gross income for my first year or 6 months as a CRNA. But really quick, before I tell you about how much my pay was, I have to throw in a little self-advertisement here. John and I have created a new community called More Than Money, which is where we talk about all things money, all things nursing, and all things real estate. Basically, we created a forum and mentoring where we talk about everything from financial independence to getting into CRNA school to paying for CRNA school, student loans, investing your money, travel nursing, investing in real estate. The list could go on. But I want to tell you guys about that in case you want to join. I'll drop the link in the description below. We made it very affordable. This is personal mentoring with us as well as access to our community of like-minded people. We almost have 200 members now. We've been live for about 2 weeks and we appreciate every single one of you who has joined. And I promise, I'm giving you my personal promise that you will find value in this community and this mentorship if you decide to join. We called it More Than Money because life is about more than money, and if you can control your money and your finances, you can control your life and create more time for yourself. Time is something you cannot get back, so that is very important and something we are very passionate about. Okay guys, thanks for listening. Back to the video. It was $111,759.73. If you've watched any of my previous videos where I showed my paychecks, you know that I am an unbenefited employee, so I do not have benefits through the hospital. I get my own benefits. The only thing they provide for me is malpractice insurance, which is great. I'm glad they cover that. But insurance, retirement, everything like that, I do myself independently. And I chose to do that in exchange for a higher pay and also more freedom and flexibility for my schedule and being able to take vacations when I want and things like that. As for hours worked, every week I didn't work the same amount of hours, so some weeks I might work more, some weeks I might work less, but overall I averaged probably around 35 hours a week. I did work a little bit less than I had expected because of COVID in December. A lot of our electives got canceled, so we actually dropped down staffing and I did take some time off. But all in all, I'd say I worked pretty average hours for the year. Now let's talk about taxes because that is a question everybody asks and it's something they are concerned about. So I made $111,000 roughly, and in taxes I paid $25,850.12, which yes, does sound like a lot, but I was prepared to pay that because I knew what tax bracket we were in and I kind of had a good estimation of how much taxes I would pay if I made $100,000. Now obviously that was taken out incrementally in each paycheck, so I would say in each paycheck I paid an average of $2,000 to $3,000 in taxes. Now I don't mind paying taxes. I'm not complaining about paying taxes. I pay them so that as a community and as a whole, we can have access to things that we need access to. I would like if we could all get some free healthcare with all these taxes we're paying, and I would even be willing to pay some more for a more centralized healthcare system. It's so sad to me every day seeing patients who can't afford their medical treatment, who are in debt and losing their houses, losing things because of their medical bills. Also, the cheapest insurance plan independently for my husband and I, who are both completely healthy and 30 years old, is $1,200 a month. So that is a bit insane. Anyways, I digress. So let's talk about my take-home pay. So that is my gross pay minus my taxes, and that is my net pay. My net pay or my take-home for 2020 was $85,909.61, which I'm quite happy with as a new grad CRNA. I do feel the need to say that I am not making this video to brag about how much money I make or my income. I'm making this video to educate people who are interested in the CRNA profession, and the money is a concern of theirs, understandably so. So I wanted to make this video to show the earning potential of a CRNA, the taxes that are paid, because a lot of people ask about that, and how much we take home when we are making over $100,000 a year. Oh, and I should tell you my location. It is Charleston, West Virginia, in case you're wondering, because pay does vary a lot by location. And I've made a lot of videos about pay in different locations, my paychecks, things like that regarding CRNA. So I'm going to link them in the description below if you're interested in diving deeper into learning about the pay. And that's actually it for this video. I kind of wanted to get straight to the point with the numbers because you guys seem to like that, and I didn't want to do a bunch of runaround trying to talk about different stuff to make the video longer. So if this is a little bit of a short video, sorry, I'll get back to my normal long videos next week. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you more than you know. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any more videos. I hope you all have an amazing week, and I will see you next week.